Hello everyone, I am Renowned Zero, and today it looks like we're going to be talking about Samuel L. Jackson suggesting that his character of Nick Fury will get the Jake Skywalker treatment in Disney Plus's Secret Invasion series. Now, for people who don't know what the Jake Skywalker reference means, it is essentially what Mark Hamill has called his character Luke Skywalker as he was portrayed in The Last Jedi, saying that this isn't the Luke he played originally. This isn't Luke's character, and he was saying, "Oh, maybe this isn't Luke Skywalker. Maybe this is Jake Skywalker." So that's essentially what Samuel L. Jackson is saying that they're going to do to Nick Fury. They're going to completely destroy the character that he is in this series, and we're going to read this article and talk about it from Bounding into Comics. Samuel L. Jackson suggests that Nick Fury will get the Jake Skywalker treatment in Disney Plus's Secret Invasion series. Samuel L. Jackson raised a major red flag about the upcoming Secret Invasion series and how it will portray his character Nick Fury. Jackson suggested the series will follow in the vein of The Last Jedi and Jake Skywalker, his character. For those unfamiliar with the term Jake Skywalker, so I guess they explained it in the article. It was coined by actor Mark Hamill when describing his character of Luke Skywalker in the then upcoming film The Last Jedi, directed by Rian Johnson. Hamill warned Star Wars fans that the character he was portraying was no longer Luke Skywalker and had been fundamentally changed to serve the narrative that Johnson was trying to push. To that end, he dubbed his new character Jake Skywalker. Hamill explained, "I said to Rian, Jedis don't give up. I mean, even if he had a problem, he would maybe take a year to try and regroup, but if he made a mistake, he would try and right that wrong. So right there, we had a fundamental difference. It's not my story anymore, it's somebody else's story. Rian needed me to be a certain way to make the ending effective." Essentially destroying the Star Wars franchise as we know it, because Rian Johnson is an idiot. It's actually the clip where he was talking about it right here. Hamill later said, quote, "That's the whole crux of my problem. Luke would never say that. I'm sorry. Well, in this version, see, I'm talking about the George Lucas Star Wars. This is the next generation of Star Wars, so I almost have to think of Luke as another character. Maybe he's Jake Skywalker. He's not my Luke Skywalker, but I had to do what Rian wanted me to do because it serves the story well." See, back then, no, you didn't have to do that because you were essentially the main star of this movie that everyone was expecting to see. Could have probably put your foot down. Jackson recently related to Vanity Fair what viewers can expect from Nick Fury. Quote, "Even Nick Fury can be shaken, you know." He then went on to explain why Nick Fury had left Earth for space, as was depicted in a post-credit scene during Spider-Man Far From Home, which I did not see. He's up there trying to process what the F happened, you know, and what his place in the world is. He added, quote, "The death of Iron Man, the death of Black Widow, with that stuff going on, he just kind of checked out." If this sounds familiar, this is exactly how Luke Skywalker was portrayed in The Last Jedi. He was shaken by his nephew turning to the dark side so much that he contemplated deleting him and even drew his lightsaber on him. After realizing what he had done, Skywalker then flees in fear to Ahch-To, where he cowers in exile until Rey arrives and hands him over his lightsaber. He then tosses it aside and reveals he's not just physically cowering, but he's doing it spiritually, as well as he tells Rey he's cut himself off from the Force. On top of Fury apparently getting the Jake Skywalker treatment, Jackson also detailed that his character will no longer wear the iconic eye patch and explained the reason he doesn't is because the character is getting the Jake Skywalker treatment. Jackson detailed, quote, he just doesn't wear the patch. The patch is part of who the strong Nick Fury was. It's part of his vulnerability now. You can look at it and see he's not this perfectly indestructible person. He doesn't feel like that guy. This wasn't the only red flag Jackson raised while discussing the show. He also revealed the show has a, quote, political aspect that kind of fits where we are right now, which, if you make stuff based on current modern politics, it's going to be absolute garbage. He elaborated, who's okay, who's not, what happens when people get afraid and don't understand other people. You can't tell who's innocent and who's guilty in this particular instance. This sentiment was also echoed by the show's executive producer, Jonathan Schwartz, who said, quote, what you find is there are people that you trust, or you think you can trust, or you can only trust to a certain point. Now, besides the fact that Nick Fury was a tokenized character to begin with, I had no problem with it at the time because I like Samuel L. Jackson, but at the end of the day, it is a tokenized character. It is a tokenized version of Nick Fury. Nick Fury is originally white, and I have to stay consistent by saying Hollywood seems to only see legitimacy in black characters that were originally white and race swapped to black. However, destroying a character, just continuously destroying all the different characters people have loved for over a decade in the MCU, is not going to get people to watch your stuff. It's going to get people turned off more and more every day as people unsubscribe from Disney Plus, continue to not watch your movies continue to flop, your shows continue to not be watched. So if you want to continue to go down this path, Marvel, go right ahead. I don't think people really care as much as they used to, considering all the flops you've had over the last few years. And it just continues to be more and more trash every time you churn out a new movie. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate it. All the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, returning viewers. If you do like the video, hit the like button and comment below what you feel about all this. Subscribe for more content. Hit the bell for notifications. Set it to all that we get notifications anytime I post a new video. And I will see you all on the next one. Peace.